Okay, guys, I did an angry rant on Mortal Kombat. Obviously, this stuff is developing as it happens, and I am currently playing the game, currently going through the challenge towers, the grind, and this big blow up about the skins and the microtransactions and it being very grindy. I did an angry rant. But then it came out, Ed came out and he said, okay, and NetherRealms came out and said, well, we're going to rebalance it. We know it's just frustrating and it's too long. It takes days and what we wanted is hours. And they're saying, no, that wasn't, we didn't intend it to be this grindy and this difficult and stuff. We're sorry. We're going to rebalance it. There's even, Ed's tweet right here. We won't rest until it's right. So I have faith in these guys and in NetherRealms, and I have to have faith because I love these guys. I love Mortal Kombat. I've loved Mortal Kombat forever, okay? But I made this rant because, I'm not plugged in to every freaking news story and every freaking tweet from everybody at the same time. So I did make a video and I did share my thoughts on how frustrated I was with the changes in Mortal Kombat and the new microtransactions, the new time crystals and the grindiness and the crypt RNG, and I made an angry rant. And I still want to share this angry rant with you because you know what? It happened. I mean, the game came out in a whether it was only out for a day before the patch or 2 days before the patch. I just wanted to share this with you and know that it's going to get better. And Mortal Kombat, maybe I will be able to sing praises about Mortal Kombat 11 by the time the review comes out. And please be very patient on the review. I was waiting on some costumes. My costume guy canceled on us, and now I'm scrambling to try to find something in time. We may have to skip some parodies, but anyways. Getting too long for this intro. Here's the angry rant for Mortal Kombat.
If you haven't figured this out by now, it's time to get fucking real.
Downloadable content.
Microtransactions.
DRM.
Pre-order DLC.
Dislike content. Blind. Stupid fucking fanboyism.
We can't scream and yell at the camera. I know my old subscribers would love to see what we could call a true gamer rant video. But sometimes we got to get on that real level. Sometimes the anger needs to be so high that you just don't even have the energy to scream at a camera. Because you have to have that respect for yourself. You have to have that respect for other gamers. You have to have respect for the very hobby that you love. So I ask you, Angry Joe, why do you backpedal? In fact, I ask all gamers, why do you backpedal? Why do we do this? Why is it that every time these developers, big or little, they screw up in some facet, and then all of a sudden, they start whispering sweet words in our ears? And not only do we forgive them, we forget. Ed Boon in his tweet basically said that he was sorry. They didn't know that it was going to be that grindy. They wanted to make it hours, not days. Tell me, one gamer to another, you really falling for that? Do I have to make one giant hour-long video talking about all the controversy from the past, let's see, how many is it? Including this one, including the previous Mortal Kombat game, even the controversy surrounding Mortal Kombat 9. Let's not forget the Injustice games. You're going to sit here and you're going to tell me you forgot all about that, but yet he comes out and he says, oh, we didn't mean to make it. That same tweet Boogie replied to. Here's what I replied to Boogie to. So why are we backpedaling? People want to iterate that we should give them the benefit of the doubt. But now this isn't just once. This is the second time a big YouTuber has decided to backpedal on something. I mean, we grew up playing fucking Mortal Kombat. I mean, have we forgotten? Have we fucking forgotten what it's like to unlock shit in this game? To play a real motherfucking fighting game that doesn't require me to pay money for an extra costume. It doesn't ask me to give money to do easy fatalities, when that's easily something they could just do as a turn off and on in the options. But they got to make you pay for the tokens. What happened? What happened to this franchise? And what happened to your respect for what this franchise used to be, what it used to stand for? And yet, we making excuses today. We gonna backpedal. You know, the developers, they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar. They backpedal. You know, we got the hammer. We're about to smash that cookie jar. As soon as they backpedal, we're like, oh, all right. That's right, motherfucker. What's right about it? Name one modern game from the age of the 360 and the PlayStation that you could put in. No day one update. No microtransactions. No cosmetic bullshit DLC. New characters are already in the game. They're not making you pay for them. Staple characters are already in the game. They're not making you pay for them. Any other characters in the game you don't even know about because they're fucking hidden in the game. Behind some secret area by just playing a fucking game. What happened to the very respect we used to give games like this? You want to sit here and you want to say that I live in nostalgia. I do, because this is a moment in history in which developers flourished. There was no greater respect. Than the ages of old. There was a time I literally could say I respect Ed Boon. I look up to him. But now I see what he has willfully allowed Mortal Kombat to become. And then I look at all these other fans and what they've allowed the franchise to become, what they've allowed Ed Boon to become. And yet we've gotten to that age of gaming where it's like, I'm going to make a rant video because this is bullshit. But I just want to let you know that NetherRealms is working on it. They're going to fix it. I don't really pay attention to the gaming news, so I can't keep up with everything. You know, I'm really happy that they're going to fix this. Doesn't fucking matter. What happened? Why you backpedaling? We don't backpedal because they backpedal. This is why they continue to do it. Mortal Kombat 11, microtransactions. Mortal Kombat 10, microtransactions. Do you remember the controversy surrounding Mortal Kombat 9? Dislike content. Guess what's happened since then? Dislike content on every motherfucking Mortal Kombat game since then. No one bats a motherfucking eye anymore. And why? For what? Because of these pretty graphics? Because you can stare at Johnny Cage's fucking six-pack and just be in awe? Unlike this? What happened to gamers? What happened to gaming? Is this truly where we're taking it? Is this really the rabbit hole we've chosen to go down? That we'll bitch about something, but as soon as the developer backpedals, we backpedal. You know, I'm constantly on top and talking shit about Hello Games and Sean Murray. And I do it not because I hate the company or the man. I do it because I don't want a small developer to be the next Electronic Arts. I look at what Bethesda's doing, and it saddens me that they've chosen to follow in the footsteps of Electronic Arts. I look at NetherRealms, and it saddens me that they've chosen to follow in the footsteps of Electronic Arts. But you want to know what saddens me more? Is all the gamers out there that have chosen to follow in the footsteps of Electronic Arts. I want the next generation after me to be able to put Mortal Kombat 11 in a fucking console. No internet required. No such things as microtransactions. Yeah, they have access to the entire game from the beginning. Just like we grew up playing these. Full access. True heart and soul the developers put into these. What happened to that heart? What happened to that soul? Just because these developers backpedal doesn't mean we should still not hold them to that high standard. Because it is possible for them to develop a game like this, complete, no day one update, no microtransactions, no making you pay for a brand new character. And yes, I am aware currently Mortal Kombat 11 did not do that. But that does not mean that I'm going to downplay the history of what they've done to make it sound as if somehow they respect us. Because like my tweet said, they wouldn't have done it in the first place. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video in some fashion or form. And remember, gamers, if you're not voicing your thoughts and concerns about the bullshit in gaming, about developers backpedaling and then gamers backpedaling, games like these, games like Mortal Kombat 11 are just going to become paperweight when they become this age. And if you really think the servers are going to stay up that fucking long so people can download or have access to online only rewards or microtransactions, which shouldn't even exist in the game in the first place, apparently you forgot what a complete game was.